Hi,
Hey,
can you hear my voice?
yeah, sure, I can hear you well. How are you?
How are you, Guillermo?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you very much. I'm getting ready to meet
Oh,
your
good,
colleague.
good. Okay, Basi, would you please turn on your video, please?
Yeah, I already. Oh, yeah. Okay. I forgot.
Okay, Guillermo, with my friend Asri. Actually, she always being the host for our weekly talk. Basi, would you please introduce yourself?
Me?
Introduce yourself to our guest speaker.
Oh, okay. Hello, Vincent. What's your nickname? Sorry.
Hello, my name is Guillermo. You can call me Guille if you want. If it is
Guille.
Guille,
Yeah.
right? It's
Guille.
going to
Okay.
be like more simple to say.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Guille,
Hello,
right?
Guille.
Hello,
Guille.
selamat pagi.
Ah, good.
Oh yeah. Selamat pagi. Thank you.
You still remember?
I'm Asri. Yeah.
Asri,
I'm Asri. Yeah. Is it
Asri.
difficult to
Okay,
call?
Actually,
Asri.
okay.
you can see her name.
I'll try to go like reading your names and see if I make a mistake, just feel free to
It's
correct
okay.
me.
It's okay. You cannot call my full name as well, right? Because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
tongue twister.
Right. How many people are we expecting?
How many? Three?
Maybe around. Usually we have like 10 around
Okay,
10.
okay.
But I don't know for this session. Maybe more people coming. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, because I can see like 2, 4, like 6 people so far. We're counting you.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Very excited to have a session with you today.
Okay, yeah. So you just let me know whenever you want me to start, I can start, okay? Or if you want just to hold on and wait for some people,
Uh,
some more people to join, I don't mind.
how about that, Ashley? Should we start?
Okay, maybe before we start, can we set the YouTube to live on YouTube?
See. Hold on. I'll make you a co-host first. And we're going live on YouTube. Is that okay with you, PA?
Yep.
Say that
okay?
again?
Is that okay if we're going live in YouTube?
I don't mind. Just go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
But sometimes if we go live on YouTube, then we have problem with delay or something.
Okay. Where to share on YouTube, Mbak?
Yeah. In
Huh?
I think Pusdikat.com. In Pusdikat YouTube channel.
In Pusdikat Library, Mbak.
Pusdikat Library. Okay, so it's better you start the live first.
Mungkin ini bisa kayak recording sama bisa kemudian kalau misalnya nanti ternyata banyak pesanan gitu.
Okay. Shall we start now?
Yep, we can start now.
Okay. Guillermo, the session is yours, so you can please start the session.
Okay, well, first of all, let me thank Nana for inviting me to be a speaker or lecturer today. I'm so glad. I have always been very interested in learning about cultures and sharing, what my culture is pretty much like. Today, we won't have the chance to actually share everything about myself, but we will be just talking about how this pandemic has actually, changed our lives in both senses, professionally and personally, right? So I would like to start just by showing you guys just a little bit of who I am and what I do. And so I don't know if I am allowed to share right now.
I will accept you allowed to share.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You now can you share your screen?
All right, let me see. There we go. I can share my screen. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Okay, so my name is Guillermo, but you can call me Guille for this session. So just to make things easier, right? So once again, I'm glad to be sharing this with you. So I'll start just telling you a little bit about my life and who I am, right? So this is my wife. I've been married for like 15 years now. Her name is Eli, and she is also a professor. She teaches arts at the same university I work for. This is my mother. She just turned 77 years old. And so we are very like family oriented. So we always tend to spend time with the family, right? And down below here, we can see my two sisters. So I come from a very small family myself. It's just my two sisters, my mom, and my dad passed away like more than 20 years ago. Okay, so what I do for a living, English has always been my passion, and I have always loved, you know, the way it sounds, how melodious it is. And so I've been teaching English for it's actually like 20 years now, for more than 20 years now. So I started working at a local university, which is actually our state university, the University of Cuenca, which has been named after my city. And I've been teaching there English as a foreign language. So pretty much I work with college students who actually come from different faculties. We've got medical school, architectural school, engineering school. Well, we've got more than 12 schools at our university. Okay, and so pretty much that's my background. That's all about my family, and that's all about me. And so today, I would like to start with this game I found here for you. So what we're going to do is, like, before we get into our topic, we're just going to, like, you know, the best way to actually learn a language is actually by like building up your vocabulary. So the more words you get to know, the more you will be able, you know, to speak, the more fluent you will be, like you will become. All right. So I don't know if everybody can hear me. So this game goes like this. We've got like 3 minutes here. Well, there's no way I can pause it. Time is has already started. So you guys will have to make up words. The longer words we make, the more points we will get. All right. So if you can see my screen and then you can go ahead and give me words, we can start.
Hold on, Billy. Let me unmute all the participants. Actually, can you help me to unmute all the participants?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, I cannot see the
Oh,
Okay. Already?
it's keep going.
Not yet.
Oh,
Can we start now?
Yeah.
okay,
Maybe we
everyone,
can
you
start now. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So whenever you're ready, you just go ahead and give me words.
Now, I'm blank.
Oh,
It's difficult.
Okay, I'll start with one. I'll start with one. Okay, we've got keen.
B.
Okay, B. Perfect.
Ill.
Oh,
Ill.
like B. Okay.
Me,
How about ill?
Which one?
Ill.
you.
You know, fish. E-E-L. Ill.
Okay, hold on.
E-L.
E.
E-E-L.
Yeah.
L. Yes.
Okay.
Energy.
Angry.
Energy. Okay, let's see. Energy. Wow, that's gonna be a good one. Very good. We've got 4 points.
Angry.
Lie.
Which
Angry.
memory?
Angry.
Angry.
Okay, angry. That's a
Angry.
good one. Okay.
Lie.
Which one?
Lie.
Okay. Good.
Near.
Yeah.
Greek.
Okay, ear.
Green.
Okay, green. Let's see.
Eye.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Green. There you go. Good. Okay.
Eye.
I. Okay, good.
Broken.
What about
Fly.
eagle?
Oh yes, eagle.
There you go.
Okay, we've got 30 seconds left.
Broken.
Okay,
I like.
broken. Wow, that's a good one. Yeah. Broken.
Beer.
Oh, you guys like beer?
Beer or bear?
Oh, bird also. Let's see,
Bear.
bird.
Bear.
Oh, no, okay.
No. Bear. You
Okay.
know the
Yeah,
animal.
beer.
Beer.
A bear. Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, we did good. We did good. We did good.
26.
Okay. All right. Let me go back so then we can get started. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. So actually what we're going to be like talking today is, you know, how this pandemic has actually changed our life in both, you know, professionally and personally. So what I've done here is, you know, I've written some guiding questions so we can, you know, guide the conversation all through this like hour and a half. And I really like to encourage everyone, you know, just to jump in and then interact with me. All right. So, well, first of all, let's start with just like a quick and brief description of what your life was like before this pandemic. You know, just briefly tell me, you know, what you actually did, like in terms of your workplace or in terms of school, if you guys go to school, or you know, just in general, like briefly.
Okay, maybe yeah, I can start this.
Sure.
Yeah. Ashley, would you please take over the session because I have a unstable internet connection.
Okay, Banana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay, guys. Maybe I can start this. What was your life like before this pandemic? Yeah, we all know that this pandemic has changed a lot of things in our life. Is it for our personal and our professional life? For personal, maybe this time we really have like a lot of time for me to like to think a lot and to like do reflection, self-reflection for me. And then maybe I can find out what I'm really like to do, like what next things I have to do, and then what activities that I want to like to stop, and then I start to be a more healthy person, to more aware with healthy and then hygiene. And for professional life, I think, yeah, there are a lot of changes because now we almost never meet our colleagues in our office. Only meet a few people when we came to the office, and then even when with the colleague in the same room, we never met. And then yeah, we have to deal with like virtual meeting a lot, and then we also have to develop virtual meetings too, virtual activities, especially for me as a librarian. And then what else? I think that's
Okay.
it for me to
Okay.
start this.
Okay, thank you very much, Ashley. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So what I want to hear from you now is pretty much what your life was like before the pandemic. You know, like for example, I'll just tell you a little bit about my life before this pandemic. So I used to like teach in the mornings. So I used to leave home at around 6:30. I would start classes or teaching at 7 a.m. So I would teach from 7 to 9 a.m. And then since I am a researcher, I used to get together with my research team and we would work from 9 till 12 or to 1. I used to come home for lunch at 1:30 more or less. And then I would spend some time, you know, having lunch and then talking to my wife. And in the afternoon, sometimes I had to go back to work or sometimes I stay home working like on my thesis. And normally my life was pretty active. Like I would go out with friends at night. I would get them like together, you know, for coffee. And usually the weekend was pretty like family oriented. I would go visit my mother like on Sunday. I would spend the day with them. Sometimes we would cook something. So life before this pandemic was pretty active and, you know, pretty like friends oriented again, right? So what about your life before the pandemic? Just tell me more or less like what you guys did before this pandemic.
Okay. Before the pandemic, I always start my day very early in the morning, like at around 6:30. I have to leave home to go to the office, and then I spend the day in the office until night. I came to home at around 7 or 7:30 at night, and then at the weekend mostly I just stay at home to spend my time with my family. And in the daily in the office, I usually like, yeah, I work in the library, so I serve people in the library and I organize books, and then I also do meetings with my colleagues. And then after the pandemic, of course, it all changed. And even I think I become a more like night person now, like an old person, because yeah, because I used to a morning person, a really morning person. I like do my work in the morning, in the early morning, but now I don't know, I just can't do that because I like sleep very late and then wake up quite late too. And then I just start my work after 12 mostly. And then yeah, I stay a lot at home now. I think that's
Okay.
for me.
So we've got these very interesting words right here. We've got a lark and an owl. So I guess before the pandemic, most of us were larks. You know, we would wake up very early in the morning to start our day. But now, sort of like we are home. Now we spend, you know, like nights working. So we have become owls, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ashley. Thank you. Anybody else would like to share something like, you know, your life before this pandemic?
I do.
Okay. Sir, would you mind pronouncing your name?
My name is Reza Mahdi. I am from State University of Malang, but now I live in Jakarta.
Okay, nice meeting you, Reza. So go ahead,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, Mr. Vincent. Actually, what was your life like before this pandemic? Yeah, in my university, I always go to the library and then do some work over there, and very happy. Seems to meet people, and then I play gamelan too with all of my with most of my friends in there in Malang, and I very miss them all. Miss them
You
all.
miss your friends.
Yes, of course. But
Yeah,
now
yeah.
I think in this pandemic I'm fatter than before actually because a lot of eat, you know, sir. When I have a stress out, I always eat, always eat, always eat. That makes me a lot of.
Okay, okay, yeah. I
Yeah, yeah,
guess
yeah, yeah.
everybody
Yep.
can gain
Me
weight,
too.
you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah. And then virtually connected with my friends. It's of course it's very different, but we get used to face it because yeah, no, the reality is like this.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much, Reza. Thank you. That was
Yeah.
very interesting hearing from you. Okay, all right. Is anybody else interested in sharing a little bit of what your life was like before this pandemic?
I do.
Okay, Nadia is
Yes.
okay. Okay, okay, Nadia, please go ahead.
Okay. My life before pandemic, just like everyone, I have a busy life. Mean I have to go work every day, and then actually I have a baby. It's only like
Oh,
six 16 months years old, so I
okay.
have to leave her every day whenever I have to work. But now since the pandemic, like I only have to work like twice a week or only once a week. So uh, before pandemic, I lost my time actually with my babies, but after i I feel like have more time with my babies. And uh, the difference whenever I go to work and I have a close friends, they are
Uh-huh.
Mbak Ratna and Mbak Asri. They're also here. We also like have uh, we also like to spend our time go to karaoke at the office.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, and after the pandemic, of course, we couldn't do that anymore. So
So
I
how
miss
often would you
that
guys go
time.
how often would you guys go karaoke? Like
At
in
least
the
once a week, like at least at once a week,
Oh
boss,
wow.
whenever the boss is out. We also like to spend our time together there, and also sharing about something interesting, anything. We have to go to the libraries or another room, so we share together. But now we are connected with virtual meeting like this, or just have a physical distancing whenever we are met, like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Nadia. Very interesting. And that was very interesting about the karaoke. I am very good at singing, so I don't actually do karaoke, but thank you very much. Okay, okay. So what if we move on to our second question, and then we will have somebody else, sharing this. What's that you miss the most from your life before COVID-19? So once again, we are still talking about our life before this pandemic, okay? So what is that you miss the most? Something that you cannot have right now. Reza said that he misses his friends, right? But let's see what else you guys miss from your life before this pandemic. We've got Mustika. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Like we've got
Yeah, it's correct.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Do you asking me? Did you asking me?
So what is that you miss the most from your life before COVID-19, Mustika?
Okay. Sorry, because I have to go to the what we call it to the mall after this, so I got
Don't worry
distracted.
about it. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Well, my life before COVID. Yeah. I'm actually I prefer somehow I prefer the life after a COVID, but only for the sharing time with family because I don't have much time with families before, and now I have lots of time to for cooking and then watching watching TV together, and then yeah explore many things, and I miss maybe I miss like have dinner time together. We can we can go somewhere without afraid of got COVID-19, and then
Okay.
my life before pandemic actually not really like I have many time to go to a place, but I usually have activities, yeah, like in the office, and then I do some kind of activities like leisure activities,
Okay.
dancing, like dancing. So uh, I miss to have together with my dancing sister to do dancing together and have
Is it was like dancing for fun, or was it some kind of like dance therapy?
traditional traditional dance.
Okay.
Traditional dance, yeah, I'm doing that because our government still what is membatasi, yeah, like performance, yeah, uh, we cannot have the performance until now, so yeah, I miss that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. All right. Is there anybody else that would like to share, what you miss the most from your life before COVID-19?
Maybe I want to share.
Who's that again?
It's me, Asri.
Okay, Asri, please go ahead.
I miss traveling a lot. Really miss
You miss
traveling.
what?
Traveling.
Traveling. Yeah, definitely. I think
Yeah.
everybody miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, same with me, of course.
Yeah.
So,
All of us.
Guillermo is a heavy traveler. He travel around
yeah.
except Indonesia.
Okay. So, mostly you guys travel within the country, or you guys travel abroad a lot? What is it mainly you guys do?
Both maybe.
Okay, both. All right. So you miss traveling a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What else do you miss, Asri?
Sorry?
What else do you miss? Okay, you say you miss traveling. What else? Is there any other situation that you miss? Or maybe people that you
Oh,
miss?
Oh,
I miss like when I get busy to other meetings in outside of my organization, maybe to
yeah.
meet other colleagues from other organizations. I
Okay,
miss
I
that time,
miss
like being
meeting
busy and meet a lot of people.
colleagues. Okay, that's what you miss, like traveling, and you miss meeting other colleagues from different
Mm.
organizations, right?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, what else? What else do you guys miss?
I miss her.
Okay, Reza, what was that again? You miss what?
I'm just no, 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 Arvin. Actually, yeah. The person that I love, okay, and there, far.
So you miss your girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead, please.
Okay, one thing that I miss is I miss the thing so good is the swim. I used to have a regular time for my swimming exercise. It's usually twice a week, but it's off now for more than 4 months. So I miss
Wow.
it that way.
In Bunana, where would you go swimming? Was it like a sports swimming pool, or was it like a leisure swimming pool?
It is well, it's difficult to find a sport swimming pool here. So just any pool, I will jump in and swim.
Yeah. I guess in Indonesia there are a lot of water parks, right?
Yeah. But not that kind of water park. The water park is just for splashing and then playing with water, things like that in Indonesia. But I just need some space to exercise because I have a back what do you call
Problem.
low back pain syndrome, and I have to 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 cope the low back pain problem with swimming. So I miss that. Yeah.
Okay, I see that. Okay. Thank you very much, sis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Um,
welcome.
I don't, Asri, I don't know if you can help me. I cannot really see other people's names, and that's why I cannot actually ask them to be part of this class. So I don't know if you help me with that, or if they can just jump in, and add some comments to what we're discussing.
Oh yeah. Okay, I will tell you. In the chat box.
Yeah, it's like, or just here, either way.
Oh.
Because I see this name, Iramni. I don't know if that's okay. Iramni.
Yeah, maybe the ones that not show off on the video, maybe they just want to listen us. They don't want to like interact with
They
us.
don't want to
They just want to
participate.
listen. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay. I did not know that.
diversity.
Okay, having your cameras off meant like, okay. I got it. But Irami, Isan, or Tugimo, if you guys want to just go ahead, just feel free, to participate. Okay, don't worry about it.
Oke, Bapak Ibu yang kalau mau bicara silahkan saja di unmute sendiri. Terus nanti nggak usah takut-takut. Kalau nggak nanti bisa diterjemahkan sama Mbak Asri. Mbak Asri ya.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So now let me move on to our next question. This is very important because I'm sure we have been able, to discover new talents, maybe new skills or something, we did not know we were very good at, all right? So I want you to think of those things that you guys actually do to cope with lockdown. Being locked down is not a very easy thing to handle. Some people get actually frustrated, you get anxious, and there's kind of like uncertainty, not really knowing what's going to happen. And so some people may actually lose control of the situation, right? So what is it that you guys did at the beginning of this pandemic, and actually you guys do now, to keep things under control?
For you mean for professional life or personal life?
Okay, let's do one thing. Let's talk about your personal life first, and then we will move on to your professional life. All right. So personally, like at home, what do you guys do to keep things under control?
Keep things under control. For children, it's for my kids. I mean, it's difficult to control them. So I still learn to cope with this pandemic situation because in a daily situation they have to go to school, right? So now they have to school from home, and kids sometimes they prefer to do other thing rather than study. But I
Okay.
still manage to control that thing.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, what else do you guys do to cope with this lockdown?
Learn to cook.
Oh, okay. But that's not a good idea because then you're gonna put up with screen.
Eat,
Learn
cook, eat,
to-
cook, eat, cook.
And what is it mainly you guys are cooking? Like, are you guys making bread? Are you baking cakes? Are you like learning new
uh,
recipes? What is it?
yeah. Actually, in this pandemic, I learned to make pizza.
Oh, pizza.
Yeah,
Okay.
pizza and bread. Yeah.
Learn to make pizza and bread, you say, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Nadia, what about you? What is it that you do to cope with the lockdown?
Yes, because I have more time in at home. I mean, you go to office, and I try to like uh, join many online course. Like I start to learn French, French, French,
For
French, foreign
French,
language, French language. I try to join the French language class online and another class. So whenever uh, I stay at home, I didn't go. I'm not bored, and I still have something that I could get like that maybe.
Okay. Very good. Asri, what about you?
I think for me, I always try to make like to-do lists for every day. So to-do list that something that I want to do in that day, like make a schedule for me. Because when I was at home, it's like sometimes I forget the time, and then suddenly it's night already, and I didn't do nothing. I just worried to do that, and then I always make like checklist what I have to do in that day. And yeah, I think that's for me.
Okay. Well, let me tell you a little bit about what I do, to cope with this lockdown. At the very beginning, I was getting a little bit desperate because, knowing that you cannot leave home, there was a curfew, there were a lot of regulations, and so a lot of, control in the city. So we couldn't actually leave home. And so knowing that you have your family, and so if something bad happened to them, you couldn't actually even go visit them, that was very frustrating to me. So what I actually did, and what I actually do now, is like exercise. Exercise really helps the body, in the sense that it freshens up the mind. And so you actually concentrate on that. And so sort of like you channel your energy and your frustration, through exercise. So what I'm doing now is like a little bit of push-ups. I'm doing a little bit of weight lifting, and pretty much, yeah, that's what I am. And a little bit of cardio also. Like that's what I do, right? Um, uh, Zoom with friends. You know, I am a very friendly person and I'm pretty sociable. Yeah, Nana can tell that.
Indeed, you are.
Yeah, and so, you know, that was one of the things I couldn't actually like keep myself from, you know, and so I try to be in touch with friends all the time, friends and family. So we Zoom a lot. We Zoom a lot. That's what I actually do to, like, you know, cope with the lockdown. I don't know how to cook. I don't think I am going to ever learn how to cook. I'm not really interested in cooking. I'm not like Reza. Reza, you're very cooking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically these are the things, you know, we had to learn, you know, to do. I guess nobody expected, you know, to like go through this situation. It was all of a sudden, or, you know, it came on like suddenly. And so we were not ready, you know, to deal with this situation. So little by little, we sort of like have learned, you know, what to do and just like to calm down a little bit more, right? Okay, perfect. Now I want to hear from you and I want you to tell me about your city. I don't know if you guys are, like, if you all belong to the same city, like, do you guys live in the same city or are you guys in different cities?
No. Some of us live in the same city, but I don't think one from Jogja, the other city in Indonesia, and the other from Malang,
Okay.
Jakarta, and I live in Depok with Nadia.
Okay. So just to give you a little bit of background, what happens here in my country, I live in South America in a small country called Ecuador. So we've got the government, which actually sends like, or sets, you know, general policies for the whole country. But then we've got these small government, you know, within each city. So sometimes it changes from city to city. So probably it is the same as there,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so here in Cuenca, for example, there's, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm pretty bad at typing sometimes, and I'm a little bit. Okay, so there's a curfew. It starts at 11 p.m. and ends at 5 a.m. next day, right? For example, it is a must for us to wear a mask, right? That is something that is, if you're walking downtown or down the street and if you're not wearing a mask, you're going to get a fine. You will have to pay a fine. So that's what I'm saying. It is a must for us to wear a mask. Vehicles can drive around according to their license plate. For example, we've got even numbers. We've got Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and then we've got odd numbers, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And Sunday, there's no driving at all. That's the situation here.
And
Until
the government imposed it until now. Yeah.
Until now, Sunday, you can walk, you can ride your bicycle, but you cannot like drive your car. So those are our regulations, you know, to protect people from contracting the virus, right? Okay, what about you guys?
Maybe Astrid can tell us first because she lives in the capital of this country.
Yeah. I think for now the regulation is like more like not really tight as before. Like now we can go out, but we have to like wear a mask,
Okay.
And then when we are in the car, we have to sit very like doing physical distancing, like one car only allow for 3 people. And then but not all public transportation now is operating at the moment, so we
is
quite
or
difficult. Sorry,
it is or it is not? Public transportation, is it working now or it is not working?
It's working but not fully working.
Yeah, it's like 50%.
Yeah, maybe 50%.
Yeah, that's actually pretty much what happens here. Like buses, for example, if buses can carry, you know, like I don't know, like 40 people, now they are allowed to carry just 20 people.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what else?
Maybe that's all, I think, but I don't know, maybe Reza can add because we live in the same city.
Yeah, yeah, perhaps, yeah. Some public facilities, of course, as a national library is now open, but it pay attention to the physical distance. Maybe inside the lift, it only can enter by 5 people, not more. And then there is a sign where we must stand in that lift. And then the total people who can enter the National Library is only about 1,000 people. That's some regulation in the public facilities such as library. And then for the others, yeah, of course, in my house, near my house, there is also a curfew. Yeah, starts from not from 11, but from 10. Yeah, from 10 until 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you? I don't know if I understood this correctly, but you're saying that you are allowing some people into the library. Yeah. And so what about those biosecurity measures? Like, do you test their temperature before they enter? They got this type of device to
yes.
Okay. And then alcohol or like a rag, on the floor, so people like step there, clean up their shoes, and they can come in.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So there are biosecurity measures there.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
Perfect. Okay, Nadia, what about your city?
Actually, like 2 or 1 days before the lockdown, I escaped from Depok to Cianjur. Cianjur is my home. It's my hometown. Yes, it's my hometown. So at the Cianjur, I was go to like some grocery stores, and the rules is we have to do the biosecurity measure, and after that we had to queue. I mean, it's like only maximum like 20% inside, so everyone had to queue, and it quite had a long what is
lines.
Long lines to go to the groceries. Maybe that, and then we have to like wash our hands before we go to the groceries and another public facilities.
Okay. I don't know if it is your situation, but in our case, for example, we spray alcohol to each other at all times. Like, for example,
Really?
when we come home, like I stand this way, and then my wife goes like,
yes.
everywhere. And I do the same thing with her. But,
yeah, just like this.
We've got to be careful. We've got to wash our hands, and so we cannot really take the risk, to contract the virus. you
Yeah.
can be like asymptomatic, like you can have no symptoms at all. I mean, nothing bad
Yeah.
can happen to
Yes.
you. But
Mhm.
what if you belong to those 5% of people who will really need to go under a ventilator, you know? And so we
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
like,
ventilator.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Now we are talking about your workplace, and then I want you to like focus on what it is like now. For example, in the
Yes.
past, you went there physically, right? You spend, you know, your day at the workplace. But now, how has that changed? Or what is it like now?
Yes. Now it's the employee that come to our office is limited to 50%, I think, and then I came. We don't have a fingerprint machine to to record our attendance, and then now
So you're
I
attending work now.
for yeah twice a week, maybe twice
Yeah.
or three
Oh,
times a
okay,
week.
okay.
Yeah.
So you go to work twice a week, physically. No, I'm sorry,
Yeah. But basically, as I'm a training facilitator, ICR, that we train people, we educate people. There's not. I mean, whatever we do at work at the office, we can do it at home as well. So I think it for me it's like what should I do at the office, because we don't organize a face-to-face training anymore. So I usually came to the office twice a week, and then I spend only 2 or 3 hours there, and then I go home.
Okay.
So
So
less work hours, I think.
2 to 3 hours. Okay, perfect, perfect. And then basically what you guys are doing is like working remotely, like Zoom, like WebEx. I don't know. Do you guys happen to have another platform for a meeting or just Zoom?
Google
Microsoft
Meet.
Teams. Microsoft Teams sometimes we use that.
Okay, Google Meet. What is it? Team like
Mm, sorry?
or is it Google? No, no, it's Microsoft Teams, I guess.
Microsoft Teams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Microsoft
Okay.
Teams.
Okay.
What is that?
Okay. What else? What else? You know, it's like how has the workplace changed? What else is like new? You know, like from the one you had before.
Mm, can you help me, Nadia? Astrid. Though, yeah.
Apa ya? Actually, I'm at the office right now.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
and so
Big-
Nadia, let me
Yes.
talk to you about it. So, for
Yeah.
example, in the past, how many hours did you spend at the office?
Yes. Same with Bunana. I only spend 2 until 3 hours, but I mostly spend the time not in my official room. I mean, I prefer to go another room like library, or I go to Bunana rooms because yeah, I feel more comfort to do something at another room except my own room, because I have to do many things actually at my own room. So I just like I have a short escape then and I go home.
She does a lot of errands that not belong to her job.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Okay, so yeah, maybe what you are not like teaching or you don't teach. In my case, it changed completely because
Yeah.
I went from teaching in a classroom to teaching remotely. So I teach remotely in honestly, I don't feel comfortable because, you know, like I feel like I'm talking to the computer rather than actually talking to my students. And
Yeah,
since
yeah,
I am more like, you know, face-to-face oriented person, you know, I really need to be with people around. So I don't really like this.
Yeah.
And so, you know what? This month, like July, these months, July and August
July.
are the coldest months here in my city. So I have these like blankets I wrapped up around my like legs, you know, just to keep myself warm and to be able to teach. And so I think
Okay.
things have changed dramatically for us. Right, right. Okay. All right, so let's move on to our last question. You know, this is like hypothetically speaking, like if you guys were to change things, you know, like from the past, or like what is it that you guys would change?
If you were to do something from the past, can you make it more clear with example?
Sure. For example, in my case, if I could change one thing, I would change the fact of wearing a mask. You know, wearing a mask to me is very uncomfortable. You know, it's so uncomfortable. And when I walk, you know, I get like very short on my breath. I can't like breathe properly. And when I talk to people, you know, I don't understand because I'm like this. And so it's awful. So if I could change one thing of this whole thing, you know, I would actually I would actually change the fact of wearing a mask. So I wouldn't actually wear a mask.
Okay. You mean do something from the past? The past is which one? Which past? I'm a bit confused about the past.
Okay, yeah. So let me change that. Yeah, let me put it that way. So if you were to do something, like if you were to change, yeah, to change some things from this pandemic, what would those things, you know, like be? What would you guys change?
Let me think. Because I love working remotely from
You like
my
it?
home. I won't change that. And then what to change is I agree with you. I don't like wearing masks either. And guys, you have any ideas in mind?
Is it a serious one or something imaginable? Something
Anything, I think.
something
You can
that
add something.
it's impossible to do.
If I could change one
Maybe like
thing.
if I could change one thing, you know, I would actually have the vaccine.
Yeah.
That would be great. So everybody can, you know, just go out and you know,
Yes,
just do the
yes,
things we did in the past,
yes.
Yeah.
right? What else? Reza, what would you change?
Oh.
actually, if I could change one thing, I would change the fact of
What was that again?
no, wait, just
I think
I would no, wait, I'm stuck.
I think if I have an authority, if I have the authority, I will make this flexible working time is a permanent condition.
You would
It's great.
make working remotely permanent.
Wow, it would make working remotely permanent.
Yeah. That would be a good idea, Bunana. Definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
for administrative things, I think it is better, for example, for a meeting, I'd rather
Yes,
have a meeting like this than actually going to a
yes,
place for just 1 hour.
indeed. Yes, it's
Yeah.
less time consuming, and then also more productive, I think, because in 1 hour we can have several decisions in many things.
Right. There you go. Right. For
But for
example,
teaching, for education, for teaching, I think yeah, we still need face-to-face
right,
meeting, but not
right.
all. We have now choices. We can have educator or a teacher from from everywhere. We can learn anything from any people. Just like us now, we invite you, and then I never imagined it before that we can speak in a classroom with a native or a lecturer outside our country. That's
Wow. And thanks to technology, now that it is possible, I mean, you can meet people from
it.
everywhere.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the good things. That's one of the good
Mhm.
things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
What about this one here? Like, if I could change one thing, for example, I would change people's minds, in the
Wow.
sense, I don't know what you guys think or what it is like in your country, but for example, here, despite the fact that most people are educated, we know the disadvantages of the virus. We clearly understand that, but people are still, getting together in groups of more than 20 people. They are not wearing masks. They are acting very irresponsibly.
Yes, yes.
So in that sense, I would actually change people's minds. Otherwise, if we like behave properly, we wouldn't be going through this pandemic as the way we're going through now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one situation and condition. I don't know how to change the culture, the mindset.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
Yeah.
hard. It's very difficult. It's very, very difficult.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Do you have
I
any
have
other?
an idea.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
If I could change a thing, I would change the materials of mask because I mostly found in Indonesia or in my place there's apa mask that have been used they throw away just like that. I
Whoa.
mean, and it make the
Ah,
environment are what even
not
yeah
environmentally friendly
yeah
material.
not, yes, and it's not good, I think,
You
whenever we
mean,
You
have
know,
to
you
use the
throw
mask.
you throw the mask into the ocean, and it become a
oh,
pollution to the
yeah.
Yes,
environment.
Yeah,
that's
yes,
right.
I'm totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
That's a good
Good,
idea.
good. Very good, very good. Totally agree.
You mean something that is actually more um, friendly to the environment, something that doesn't actually like pollute the environment, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Um, well, we have those disposable ones, those that you actually wear for 4 hours and then you need to throw them away. Those are the ones that are actually polluting the environment. But for example, in my case, my family, we haven't actually been buying those. We actually buy those which are made of cloth, so they're washable
Mm.
and then
Yeah,
they're
like
Yep.
reusable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're wearing
Yeah.
a mask right now. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, but that's a very good
Yes,
thing.
so
That's a very good thing because that is also another issue. Like you can see that on the news, like the sewers are full of those disposable masks and then they're polluting the
You.
environment. That's
yeah.
true. That's true. Right. Okay. Do we have any final idea?
what?
Was
Okay.
changing anything?
All right. So what I am going to do right now is like I'll be saving this document and I'll send this to Nana, so maybe you guys can have a look at the sentence and what we wrote.
Sure.
So
Okay.
what I am going to do now is like I am going to stop sharing my screen. This is what I do with my students. Like I mostly spend like the hour like teaching, like, typing their ideas. We like correct mistakes and things like that. And then at the end, I leave like, 10 to 15 minutes just to get to know them more, just to talk to them more.
Yeah.
Right.
Great.
So yeah, I would like to tell me something more about you guys, right? Have you have you guys ever been in touch with someone from another country? Do you guys keep in touch with friends from another country? Do you guys practice your English? You don't practice your English that much?
Who would like to start? You know me, Guille, so I don't have to explain myself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Nadia, please.
Yeah, actually, I have one friend from another country. She is from USA. I met her like 10 years ago whenever I was on my senior high school, and until now we still connected. Last time I found her on her Instagram, and she also like to teach me English, and I hope I could found her someday, but I don't know where.
Oh.
So have you seen her like physically, or you haven't actually seen her for these 10 years?
Yes, 10 years ago she came to Indonesia to travel, but she was alone and trapped at one same bus with me, and accidentally she like sit beside me, and then I talked to her, tried to help her to find her uh, her destination. So we have same destination to Borobudur, to Central Java, and I invite her to stay at my grandma's home. So we spend our holiday together at the time.
Ah, wow, very interesting, very interesting. Yeah. Okay. Asri, what about you?
Okay. Yeah. I am a librarian, so I have a lot of librarian friends, and and then what else? Yeah, I love to travel, and I also meet some people from outside my country, and I also get some friends from my traveling or my journey. And then I also have some a friend also like Nadia. We met in Jakarta. She is from Japan, and then she also like being trapped, or yeah, have no idea where to go, and then I just reach. We still keep in touch, and then last year, fortunately, I can met her in Japan when I was traveling to Japan.
Oh,
Okay,
pasalnya
nice.
sih ternyata itu kenapa nggak ada suara sama adik kamu?
Oh, okay. Please, okay now.
I guess, yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Asri. Thank you. And what about you, Reza?
Yeah, I am actually the student of the library science at State University of Malang right now, finishing my bachelor thesis right now. And then when I was at Malang, yeah, same as Miss Asri, I love the traveling and then do some seminar or write a paper and research. And then my activities is playing gamelan. Yeah, about the friends from another country, I have one. Yeah, actually, not not one, but this one is the best because she is from Austria. That finished. She finished her study. She want to finish her study in my university there in Malang, and then she once she enter when we train gamelan, she entered the room. I don't know why, because she curious and want to learn about what is this here. Oh, that is a gamelan. Yeah. So we become friends for 4 months, and then we always talk. We always some share. We always train gamelan together, and sometimes when and one time when she wants to go back to her country, yeah, she will say, yeah, we both say, yeah, I'm going to miss you so much, and she give me a present,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, Guillermo, do you know what is gamelan?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Would you
See? Okay, ask
I wasn't
him.
following it.
Ask him.
Would you type it in the chat, please, so I get to see that?
Sorry?
Would you guys mind typing the word in the chat so I get to read it?
Would you please somebody? Okay.
Yes,
I'll
yes,
start.
of course, of course. Okay, dear.
Gamelan.
Gamelan.
Gamelan. Is that an
Gamelan.
is that an Indonesian word?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you say gamelan.
You can start googling now. to see
Gamelan.
what gamelan is.
How do you play it?
Traditional, yeah, traditional music from Java.
Traditional instrument
music from Java. Traditional instrument from Java.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I see that.
You use like you know what, like hammer, and then just hit the instrument.
Yeah. I think I've seen it.
Oh, there's a
Where's the gamelan?
Oh,
that's in the back, of course. But she is my friend from Austria.
You want
And there, she start playing.
Okay. Wow, very interesting. You know, I was very lucky, like, to attend this educational. What was it, Bunana? Was it like a course? What was it? It was like a 2-month training in Belgium, and I was blessed to meet people from some parts of the world, and one of those was actually Bunana, and so we met back in 2014, so it's already been like 6 years, Bunana.
6 years, and we haven't met in person. I mean, face-to-face meeting.
No.
Yeah, I met Van twice. Not you and the other one.
Yeah, and then I made such very good friends with Andy Rahmat. He's from Sulawesi. Am I right?
Yeah, Sulawesi.
And so now, well, he got married. He has a little girl right now, and so she's our niece, right?
Yes.
And so he's brother, and so we planned. Well, we were supposed to go to Indonesia in August, but unfortunately, you know, things didn't work out the way we expected due to this pandemic. But we are looking forward to visiting Indonesia, and I'm sure then I'll visit you, Bunan, as well.
Sure, you must visit me.
Sure.
Or I go to you wherever you in Indonesia.
Right. So feel free to text me anytime if you guys want to practice your English.
Yeah.
So
sure.
Make friends with me on the Facebook if you want. You know, feel free to connect with me anytime. Bunana knows me already. She knows the way I am, and so you can rely on me. I'm a very good guy.
Thank you.
But then I admit that you are a wonderful guy. Always helping friends, and I hope you don't mind if I contact you for more sessions.
I'll be glad to share more topics with you. Maybe we can arrange another discussion. So no, I'll be more than happy to share time with you guys.
Yeah, either it's in English or in Spanish. Maybe you can teach us Spanish.
Yay!
Hey.
Yeah, yeah,
Please.
that'll be great. That'll be great. You know
Yeah.
what? Like, before this session, I was just getting a little bit of Indonesian, and so I just got selamat pagi, which is like to say hi, right? And then I got like the terima kasih to say thank you.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Resco.
Okay. And then what should we teach him again anymore? Astrid, do you have any idea? Maybe just selamat pagi, apa kabar is to greet how are you?
Oh ya, apa kabar? Ya.
Apa kabar?
Yeah.
Apa kabar?
You know, I am very lucky because I was able to understand the Quran, to understand your religion in a better way, because
Yes.
I just knew what I heard from the news, you know, sometimes on TV, but it wasn't very like accurate information. But thanks to like, you know, the conversations I had with this friend, you know, I've learned a lot, and I respect you guys a lot also. I admire your culture. I like the way you guys are. You're very friendly, very social. And that's something, you know, I am lucky, you know, I've had the chance to like get to meet people from India.
Yay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, sir.
Thank you.
Actually, it's
Okay.
our honor to have you here. And I'm sorry, we are sorry to disturbing you this evening because you know it's 10
No.
p.m. in Ecuador.
No,
And
it's perfect. You know, the timing is perfect because we started at 9. I usually go to bed
Send
at
the
around
picture.
11:30. So
okay,
it's already 10:30. So
Yeah.
don't worry about it, okay? So the time is perfect.
all right. We will arrange more session with you in the next.
Sure. So once this session is over, I'll send you via WhatsApp these Word documents so you get to share
Yay.
with them.
Sure.
Great
Right?
idea. Very great
Good
idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been such a pleasure talking to you, and once again, I hope to see you guys in another speaking club session. So I'll be more than happy to share time with you. All
It's an
right.
honor to have you,
It's an
and we
honor
really enjoy this session. Okay, shall we have an applause for Guillermo?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
So
much.
you all have a nice day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next opportunity.
Okay, you too. Have a nice
Okay.
day, Guillermo.
Okay, I'll see you
Yeah,
then.
sorry
Bye.
before can we take picture?
Sure.
Actually,
Okay.
you're responsible for the picture, yeah?
Okay, we can
Okay.
take picture now. So anyone who want to join to the photo, can you just turn on the video?
Yay.
Usually when the photo session is the on.
Question always.
Okay, one, two, three. Cheers. One more. Cheers. Yeah. Done.
Yes.
Okay,
Please
good.
share those pictures with me as
You're
well.
welcome.
Yeah, sure.
Yay.
We'll send you the picture.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
You all have a nice day.
Okay.
I'll see you again. Thank you.
Have a nice day. Thank you.
Have a nice day to you, sir. Have a nice day, sir.
Okay, for you all, you may leave the session as well. And I'll see you in the next Friday.
Want to say goodbye in Spanish?
He already left.
Ya, ya terima kasih ya. Mbak
Oke,
Sri,
Ya, terima kasih.
Join
Terima
lagi
kasih yang udah
minggu
join.
depan ya.
Ibu Ratna
Ya.
semuanya,
Ya.
Mbak Nadia.
Ya, Mas Tiza.
Terima kasih.
Assalamualaikum.
Dadah.
Dadah.
Sehat-sehat ya semua ya.